Alright everybody, I hope everyone's doing well today. Today I'm going to compare 3 types of oil filter wrenches, and the reason why I'm doing that is just so everybody can kind of get a good sense of what might work better for them depending on the situation, of course. So alright, let's go. Okay, so right here is the MotorMaster plier style wrench. So obviously I got all these wrenches I bought at Canadian Tire. Most of my tools I've purchased there, so that's where I get everything. These were built, or not built, but I bought these a long time ago, and the build quality of these, it's pretty basic. You know, all of us have used these before, and they got their pros and cons to them. My thinking is that these here would be good for a larger engine bay where you got more room to work, because I mean they are pretty long. As long as you got enough space to work. I'm just going to give you guys a quick example of just how they grip. Okay, so I'm gonna get into the cons of this. So because of the handle, the way that it is, it's like a real smooth surface. This gets really slippery when it gets covered in oil. That's one thing. And then after a while, these nubs that are designed to grip the filter, they kind of wear out. And to be honest, they don't really grip too much. As you can see in the prior video, that depending on the filter, of course, there's only a certain one of these that'll hit the filter. And then the other thing too is when you do clamp the filter, if it's like really jammed up, it'll cave, like depending on where you grip it. I guess if you grip it right here, it'll cave it in, and that will just make it matters worse. So just you won't be able to grip it at all. And like it's probably better to try to get it right on the very end, but that again just depends on the space you got in your engine bay too. So yeah, there's that. And I think that's pretty well it for that one. So in my opinion, the cons kind of outweigh the pros, which is a very small thing, or which is just the pros are very small on this one. So we'll get to the next one. Okay, so here's the next one here. This is a cup style oil filter wrench, and this design is, you know, it's just exactly how it sounds and looks. Pretty basic how it works as well. It's designed just to cup the oil filter, like I said, and grip it tightly, just like that. Some of these ones you'll find will fit perfect on your filter, but other times you might just have to slightly modify them, like I did in a video about a couple weeks ago, or maybe 7 days ago or something. You have to put a little bit of tape in there to grip it so it'll grip properly, because not all the time these fit. So alright, so what tools do you use for this? Basically it's a 3/8 ratchet. That's what they come normally with, the only thing that'll fit them. However, if you need more torque because it's really jammed on there, what you can do is get a reducer bit to put on a 1/2 inch drive. You may want an extension too on that, just to give you more torque. Or you can use like a ratcheting Johnson bar if the oil filter is really jammed on there. So those are the tools you use just for that anyways. Okay, this setup here would be good for pretty much clean, easy oil filter removals. And what would be the limitations of this? So for this, I would really say that maybe possibly tight engine bays where you can't get a big wrench in there to get at it. But even that being said, that's going to vary sometimes. Like a lot of the modern engine bays are so tight you can't hardly get anything in there. So however, It just depends on the situation. Like, you might be able to get, a lot of the oil filters are pretty small these days, so you could probably get like a ratchet down there, and maybe like a long Johnson bar and or whatever to spin it off. But I mean, at the end of the day, hopefully you never have to crank on something that hard just to get it off, because they always should just, you know, come off by, you know, the oil filter should be just tight enough where you can hopefully get them off by hand, or not by a lot of force at least anyways. Right, so there's multiple size cups you can get. These two here aren't the only size. There's many variations of stuff like within this realm of wrench. So they even got some newer ones out now that look like they're hooks that go on the end of a ratchet. So those are pretty neat. I haven't gotten those yet, but I'm just showing you the basic stuff that I got. Okay, so I'm just gonna give you guys an example of here how they work, or how they fit. You know, ratchet right into the, just like that, and then right on your filter like that. Same thing with a 1/2-inch drive. Just put your 3/8 reducer on like that, and then put an extension on just for a little bit of extra. Oh, wrong extension, sorry. And then give you a little bit extra leverage. Just like that. Okay, so here's the last pair that I'm doing, which is the newest pair that I bought, and it's new to me that I've never seen before. This is a compact universal grip plier. It's got shorter style handles on it, and they are also textured and coated, like a coated texture, which is better for gripping. And what else here? I would have to say that this one here would be the extreme case if you got like really stuck filters that, you know, it's got sharp teeth along the side here, just so you can grip right around the filter. Okay, so I'm going to give you guys a couple examples of how to pick up these filters, and there's a couple different positions at least anyways. Grab it from the top too, which is handy for spinning it off. Fully adjustable to any size filter you got, really. So as you can see, the teeth will dig in there if you got like a really seized filter, so it's got good grip that way, either or from the top or the side, because it's got teeth on the top too, right? So see that there, so you can spin it from the top if you had to. Okay, so this is going to be my last part of the video. It's going to be kind of my final thought on all this. So I don't know if I'm going to put these ones in the equation too much. There's kind of a lot that can go, like you'd have to have an engine bay that's really wide open to work these, and I just don't think the grip is there on these. And you know, there's more chances of slipping and smashing your knuckles on these too. So I think I'm just going to take these ones out and just focus on these two here, but narrow it down though. So I think if you're the type of person that has a car, the same car for a while, and you're just doing your own maintenance on the car and looking after it, this might be the way to go. That way you can buy a proper size filter wrench to fit your oil filter, and you know, that's something there that you can put in your toolbox of your car and just have it for that. So and plus the other thing is too, you can get a lot of leverage on these. It's just not limited to a ratchet. You can use like the ratchet style Johnson bar, So you can use that there, and it's a little bit more cleaner to remove them just because of the leverage. So there's that. These ones here would have to be justifiable for somebody who's like a YouTuber who's doing like revivals all the time. So you're always out in the field and you're like working on cars that have like that haven't been, nothing's been done to them for, they've been sitting for like 5 to like 30 years or more, give or take. So this is like the extreme case where you're removing like filters that are seized and you need that grip. So that's the only time that I would think that these are even justifiable. They're kind of, I got these on sale for $27. Canadian Tire had them on for like, I think it was around $45. So I mean, they're kind of borderline expensive, where these here, you're just buying this and that's it. And those aren't too bad. I think they're like, I want to say they're around 10 bucks or less, I think. So, and I can't remember how much these are brand new. So that's my final thought on all of this right here. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you don't mind, hit the like button and the notification bell, and we'll catch you on the next video. Thanks a lot, and we'll catch you later. Cheers.